Yes, sir.
You know it.
Back in the spot.
The niggas you love to hate. Hashtag TNYLTH. Mark Brown, Will Blast. Get a bar of us, motherfuckers.
What's good, G Money?
You know what it is, man.
We back, bro. This episode what? Episode
5, man.
5.
Man. I got 5 on it.
Oh, that's perfect for this episode.
Man, we leading right into it.
Like right into it,
my nigga. You know it. You know what I mean? So y'all know what it is. On the last episode, I always like to give y'all a little debriefing of what we, went through last time. So we gave y'all the ladies, man, the ladies who really represent this West Coast rap shit in a real way.
Yes, sir.
I left off one group I wanted to just briefly touch on really two. It was Urban Props. Urban Props was really the hardest girl group I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Tara and BJ. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. This is during the Far Side Freestyle Fellowship era of rap, and They was the hardest girls I ever seen though, ever. And I know Yo and Rage and them is all in the show, but as far as like a Red and Meth duo together or some shit,
right.
they was the hardest chicks ever.
That's a bar. I never heard of them, bro.
Urban Props, Tara and BJ,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that shout out, you know what I mean? Because that was one I omitted, and they was really the most probably impactful females
For the coast?
For the coast. For me, when I was just a young nigga, really just going to shows and seeing new shit for the first time, they really has split my wig wide open for the bitches.
Okay, they was moving like that. They did Unity?
Maybe early on.
Okay.
They didn't have a long run. That's where, you know what I mean, why they didn't get probably the same kind of but they was around when Medusa first kicked off and everything like that, and they really went in on it. So so that's
check
just
for them. Y'all check for them.
Urban Props, you know what I mean? Tara and BJ, they still around, you know what I mean? Her man Mike King, that was one of my niggas when I was coming up learning about the science and all that kind of shit. Mike King, you know what I mean? Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So but this right here episode is about the Bay, the yay.
Pop your collar one time.
Man, pimping and pandering, you know what I mean? You'll catch a real motherfucking case.
You feel me? You smell me. You feel me?
You know what I mean?
Bay Areaa's, man, been instrumental in a lot of things in hip-hop, man. Like the slang and just how they move. It's like a whole nother planet.
Bruh, like the slang, to me, that's one of the main things that gets like, or is not appreciated or spoke on in the right way. Even for like Snoop, in the early 2000s.
For Shizzle, my dizzle.
Man, and that was all 40 water, you know what I mean?
Oh, all day.
And he didn't get the credit for that, it caused a lot of little tensions and things because niggas were like, man, you biting a nigga's style. And that continually happens throughout this LA and Bay Area relationship.
Still today.
You know what I mean?
Still today with that mob sound and that mustard.
And that
had
mustard,
a little issue,
you know what I mean? Exactly.
We'll get to that.
That Mr. Fab, you know what I mean? So,
yes,
but yeah, this is about the Bay Area, y'all. This is not just a LA show. This is a show dedicated to the coast. You know what I mean?
West Coast.
The West Coast, you know what I'm saying? And that includes San Diego, that includes Fresno, Vegas, Arizona, Seattle, all the way to Portland and Seattle, you know what I mean? So
yes,
we do the entire coast, man. It's not just a LA thing. So if it's bubbling and crackling, you know what I mean? We definitely checking it out because it's from the coast and it's representing the turf, man.
All day.
You know what I mean? So,
and y'all gonna probably hear about it here on the show, live and direct.
I tried to tell y'all maybe a couple shows back. I love the Bay just as much as I love the L.A., you know what I mean? Even though I'm from L.A., I got so many roots and so many memories and experiences I've had in the Bay that's part of home too. You know what I mean? How I look at it. You know what I mean? I don't separate it like everybody else. That's part of home. So I like to always kick off the show on the history. You know what I mean? Of shit. You know what I mean? Or at least give credit to the forefathers who really kicked it in. And probably the most historical nigga ever coming out of the Bay Area. You know what I mean? For legend status is
the Godfather.
Man, the Godfather. Too Sheezy.
Todd Shaw.
Fonzarelli. You know what I mean?
He was probably like one of the first dudes ever I heard from the Bay, like being a youngster.
All day.
You know what I mean?
All day.
And I recall like one of my homies, he was a little older, but he had the whip. He used to come pick us up, and he came through one day, and he was playing this tape, and it was, "These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that
bro, tell so well."
We ran that record for at least a year, every day.
My thing is to tell you that college motherfuckers is still running that record today.
Oh, that's a classic.
I'm saying it goes in the college chamber of getting fucked up and I don't know, explicit language perspective. It's still one of the heavy rotation records. You know
especially
what I'm saying?
if you got a female friend whose name was on the record.
What?
Yeah, you can still run that.
So you know, I was hollering about with my partner from the Bay, my nigga Merle. And we played college ball together. I didn't know the nigga for over a dub. You know what I mean? So it's like one of my brothers in the world.
Okay.
And he was giving me a bar about Short, like from the beginning days on. It was a Dangerous Dame and a Freddie B.
Oh yeah. That's what I was trying to think of, dude, because Freddie B was his little homie like that. You'd be dancing and jigging while he was rapping.
But they end up like low key, I think, having some funk and low key trying to give Short bars. You know what I mean, low key. And so they had a little like funk in the town off of that. But you know, Short kept progressing.
Well, I think that was they were supposed to have a label all together, which was 75 Girls.
75 Girls. Now that's Ted. That's Ted. Now you know what I mean. And so when you talk about Big Ted was the hustler. You know what I mean, and the player in that. And so Ted Bohannon. You know what I mean, to get all the bars right. And so you know that's a cold story. Even Short got a record. It slips on mine. I didn't even put it in my notes, but he got a record where he talked about the whole town in this story and how it developed. So it's like Short archived it itself. You know what I mean? Like niggas don't gotta like figure the story out. He gave it to you on record. You know what I mean? So a nigga can go and get that bar. You know what I mean? So but Short is definitely the godfather and the legend of the Bay. You know what I mean? Like
first out the gate.
First out the gate. You know what I mean? 75 Girls that tape. It's still like pictures of him with the cassette tape version of it and shit. You know what I mean? Where
he had the acid wash jeans.
You know what
and
I mean?
Nigga grill at that time. No disrespect, but his grill was lit.
And it's legendary stories about him being on the bus and like rapping motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like motherfuckers probably giving him a little bread here or there because like it was like his subway, you know, using it like how niggas in New York and he was using that shit, you know what I mean, to get that shit off early in the day. So, you know what I mean? But even not on just putting him in legend status, you know, him and 40 just maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, did a double album. You know what I mean?
They did a collab project.
The collab project that was still like heavy in the Bay, heavy in the streets, period. You know what I mean? And so, and it was still had a couple prevalent records that went big. You know what I mean? They had a song called Slide Through off of that. You know what I mean? That I fucked with heavy. Tyga is even on that record. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I fucks with Short no matter what. He's a historical figure, but he made great records as far as West Coast perspective, West Coast gangster shit, street shit, and just the authenticity of street records. You know what I mean? That's what Short's brand is from an Oakland perspective. It's the authenticity of street records. You know what I mean?
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I mean?
And you know what I love about Short, as well as 40, and I know we're gonna swoop into that next, is they still stay relevant and at least drop a hit that you're gonna hear in the clubs every year.
Well,
to be legends and OGs in the game. I'm talking about, you know, niggas is pushing 49, 50 and still being able to be relevant.
I don't want to go there yet. I want to push pause on a second. It's one nigga, he never gets slighted with any coast. His rap bars was, you know, the most minimum as far as lyrical or anything like that, but his impact from what he was able to generate financially, his impact from being able to sell out concerts and tours and get sponsorships with Pepsi and the biggest names. MC Hammer had made an amazing impact. You know what I mean?
The biggest,
the business side of rap. He had pushed the threshold to say, like, if we hit it at a commercial level at its highest point, we can get all the revenue that the white, you know, artists are getting. You know what I mean?
Totally.
And he showed that at an early age or in an early time, you know what I mean, in the rap game. And so I don't want to. He had a record. I had a crate of records of about 50 records when I was like a freshman in college, and I lost it in a motherfucking a storage facility. Nigga was too broke to pay the bread, and lost. But it had a motherfucking it had a Hammer record in there, and the B side was this record called I Roll. And it's I Rose, actually, excuse me. I Rose.
Okay.
And that record, I don't give a fuck Like, I got a Hammer record that I fuck with. I can't front on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I tried to lie and act like I didn't have one, well, it was right next to my De La Soul album. It was right next to others.
That Hammer.
But that Hammer went in because this one wasn't the commercial Hammer. This was the street club. You could really get your, you know what I mean, kid and play dance song type perspective off this in a real way. And I fucked with it. Like, man, I was like, this is a high record. You know what I mean? So that was an early age of Hammer. You know what I mean? Just so touching. But Hammer was a real impactful dude. He even had a record recently. I seen on Twitter somebody shout out and was like, Pac did a record with Hammer that never came out. And
at the Death Row days?
It's pre-Death Row.
Is that
this
right?
This is pre-Deff Row. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say, where it was a classic record but it never came out or surfaced like that, but niggas then dug it up and in the motherfucking, damn near 2020, nigga then throwing it out in the atmosphere. Like,
but at that time, they had the box. Remember that video channel?
That's my favorite
Every
thing ever
time
in
I
life.
turned it on, it was Hammer, 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 Hammer.
They put me in the mix.
G shit, bro. Y'all know about the box.
You don't know nothing about that, nigga.
And this is, you know what, Blast? And this is something that's going to go through this conversation about the Bay. And we got to start at every artist that we talking about started independently. That came out the Bay. None of these cats started with a major label behind them. They was fresh out the trunk.
Not until Tina Davis arrived on the scene did they get where they could get walked into the buildings like that.
She walked somebody in?
Rich? I thought she did.
Well, yeah, she did. She did, but you got Rich still had a Rich underground
which
with
was
the 415.
He was bigger street than he was on Def Jam.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So and we'll get to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
we
you know what I mean?
Fast forward and rewind back to back.
It's all a nigga's life. You know what I mean? A nigga lived it and
right. We on the same wavelength because I knew her name was gonna come up. I knew I had a bar. You feel me?
We're gonna talk about the Bay Area and rap, and we're not gonna talk about Tina Davis.
You got
to. Get the fuck out of here. And the finest chocolate bitch probably ever that I didn't see damn near in the music game. Get a bar of that. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I mean? So jumping off of Hammer though, you know what I mean, and proceeding, you know what I mean? This next nigga we called
shout out Louis Burrell. But keep going.
All day in America. We gave Short the Godfather. Well, this dude is definitely the mayor. I don't want to call him the Prince. 'Cause I got another nigga that I'm giving the Prince title to. So it's like he's the mayor. He's the ambassador. You know what I mean?
Ambassador. I think he got a new bar. He called himself the counselor.
The counselor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like. I want to touch a couple points. I probably could take too much time on this guy. I could do a whole show on this particular artist. You know,
I mean, all of them from the Bay. I mean, if we really want to dig deep,
they
all deserve their own segment almost.
On a certain level, you're right. But this particular person right here, he's so prominent. Again, to me, he's in the when you talk about the top 20 greatest hip hop artists of all time, and you don't include him now, you're a mystery. You're a fucking mystery. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never seen an artist be able to transcend time like any other artist. He makes more prevalent music than Jay-Z. He makes more prevalent music than Nas or anybody else from the golden era of rap.
From when he came in the game to where he's at now, that longevity of being able to stay relevant.
He's the greatest,
exactly.
G. Over Snoop, over Cube, over all of them. There is no one greater than Arthur E40 Earl
Fozzarelli,
the one and only E40, nigga. The one and only 40. 40 is that nigga in a sense of where, you call him damn near the Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean?
The GOAT.
I still got game when I'm one of the GOATs, G. You know what I mean? When I leave, there will be no more. You know what I mean? There will be no more.
The Alpha and the Omega.
Man, it's no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying?
And you mentioned something, Blast, and it's been disrespectful. And I know 40 has been champion, and he definitely steps up and speaks for his name. But when you get those lists of some of the greats, he's never included.
Never included.
But he'll have a hit in that year. Niggas will drop a list. And how did you forget 40?
He's still here.
Bro, you were just playing his record with Big Sean.
He kicks off. 22 years later in the game, as I'm trying to say, he got a song with Ty Dolla that
right now
they just did the Spotify show on the motherfucker, G.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stream us and get a bar of that.
Yeah, all
nigga.
day.
You know what I'm saying?
All
so
day.
that's where I'm like, this nigga's one of the greatest niggas that's ever touched the mic, G, and don't get the credit for that, G. And I'm tired of it. It goes back, and I'm talking to you East Coast motherfuckers right now. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the Biggie slander. It goes back to the Rasheed Wallace slander. You know what I mean? That they gave him early. There's never been a more hated artist.
You're going to strike a chord with that one, bro, because that Biggie situation was big boss shit.
Wait a minute. See, if I tell a story, for those that don't know, that there was a writer. I think Big was like in Canada at the time doing this article, and the writer, him and the writer is riding around, and he's asking Big, about different artists, and Big is giving honest, candid opinions about each artist. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, how you feel about this guy? Okay, yeah, I don't fuck with him, or like, yeah, he's cool, he got this, or whatever.
Right.
Blah 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 blah. He's giving blah 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 on every motherfucking artist, and then they ask him about E40. He said, if there's one motherfucker that I don't fuck with, whose shit is the wackest and the shit that I can't stand in the motherfucking world, it's motherfucking E40. Don't ever mention that kind of shit around me. Like, this interview will be over, nigga, if you even want to talk about that shit some more. Like, that's how scandalous he was on 40 Water.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Coming out the gate. You know what I mean? And that was the cap and save him nigga that he was dissing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And it's like, whoa. You know what I mean? So, but to flip the bar on it, though, so Biggie gets an invite for a show. You know what I mean?
In the Bay Area.
In the Bay Area.
Yes, sir.
Motherfuckers is like, we finna fly you out. We finna pay you. You know what
I think they even shot him the first half.
What you talking about? They know how to ride or go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shot him the deposit.
They shot him that deposit to get you out here. Nigga, you wasn't coming unless we shot that first half of the bread. So we shot that first half of the bread. We get you out here. We got your hotel booked. We got everything lined up like the artists want.
You get to the venue, and it's empty.
It's nobody in here. You walking around the motherfucker going like,
what's happening?
What kind of promoters is y'all niggas? You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on? They like, my nigga want to holler at you in the back.
And as he stepped to the back, there go E4O like, hey.
What are you talking about? And D-Shot and Be Legit.
The whole clique.
The whole motherfucking clique.
And probably had a couple more
with
East
the
Oakland,
riders,
Vallejo.
exactly.
Yeah,
with the Vallejo riders, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? And so Big like, huh? Like, look here, Playboy.
Touchdown. They touched that boy. Like, you know what I mean?
Nigga, when you come to the when you flapping out your lip like that, you don't know who a boss is in different places. You may be a boss where you from, nigga, but don't try to denigrate my bars, nigga.
That was that's superb.
It's one of the most
shit.
It's one of the most gangster stories I've ever heard in my motherfucking life.
I'm gonna pay you to come out here. You might get smoked.
To let you know I could touch you. I got a story like this where I G'd a nigga from Bad Boy like this before on a different level, but we'll get to that one later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But on 40, on that G-ness, it's immaculate.
Yeah.
And so, but when we get to his more recent shit, the Function record. My goodness.
That was major.
You kicked off an entire new generation.
With the Youngs.
Not just West Coast.
That record went everywhere. And then they had the remix with Chris Brown and French Montana. Everybody was on that record, man.
My fucking, the last nigga on it, what's the nigga, Arm & Hammer nigga, can't think of the nigga, but it was like, damn, like everybody
jumped on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Problem, he was on that hook. He came up with that. That was real saucy.
He got bars in this show later on, definitely when I get into HBK.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
You got to.
But just saying 40 keeps himself relevant. The song he did with the niggas in the South, that was just a one-hit wonder. Man, it's escaping me. I give you niggas a bar on Twitter on the shit. But my point is that it was during the low time. We talked about how the West was slumpy. And you know what I mean? And the South was just giving us a cold bar, you know what I mean? And smashing our face out. But as Short had migrated to the South, E40 had did the same thing. You know what I mean?
Wait, no, you talking about the record he was on with Lil Jon and the Young Bloods.
The Young Bloods, okay, that's a great record, but no, it was a new group. This was a brand new group when they first came, and they dropped a little single, but it was one of the hottest record, you know what I mean? when I call and I'm something I'm in the mall. Man, that was the shit out there. But
Ooh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know what I mean? That
too.
was my shit.
Yeah, that came out on my guys on Noontime. And,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude came out of there as the producer.
Man, it's super bars.
Yeah.
But my whole point in even tying that is just saying 40 then touched it in the South and recreated or reinvented itself, and then came back home. You know what I mean, to kick off even the hyphy movement, and then hyphy movement into this new movement. I'm just saying I can't go. Like I said, I could do the whole show on 40. That's why I'm gonna keep going. You know what I mean, because I can stay on 40 all day on the accomplishments, the impact and influence that he has had on West Coast rap culture. It's imperial. And then when we
and Trent said too, like, you know, Sick With It. The label, I mean, they did a big deal with Jive when he went over there.
That $40 million distribution.
Bruh.
What are you talking about?
Nobody was getting no cheddar like that.
It was huge bars.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. And then when we include the slang and how he keeps that so pimping and percolating, popping, you know what I mean? Where the turf, the soil, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? How all the
pop your collar, just all the basic nuances that you're still using today.
And it's in the entire hip hop culture ends up gravitating to it and utilizing. It becomes the most commercial thing for white lingo when they want to relate to rap. It's really E40 slang that they're usually most of the time, and I think he just has to be celebrated and you know what I mean, given the proper props
all day
for his contribution
you got
to the game.
And you can't forget Be Legit, D Shot, Sugar T. You got to put the whole clique in there, and even all the way to today. Even with his son, with Droopy, with the beats.
Productions. What are you talking about?
Bruh.
Droopy go hard on them beats.
Bruh.
What are you talking about? So we, like I said, we can
give it up to
day.
Earl Stevens. Don't forget he got the new E4040.
The 40, you know what I mean? I'm looking for those, Earl, you know what I mean? I need like my whole refrigerator filled up.
He had the little wine. He had the little Earl Stevens collection wine.
The wines, those was bubbly, you know what I mean? That's what on the Slide Through record, you know what I mean? Because he has one of the finest little things up in that motherfucker G. That's the only reason I turned the motherfucking video on so much, because she was so fucking right. I was like, damn, look at, she's so nice. Like, but he had the wine bubbled up in that motherfucking fresh and shit like that. He just always makes shit that I can relate to and it's fly, man. Again, you know what I mean? I salute the general. That's what I really want to call him, as the general. You know what I mean?
Sick With It Records, man.
If Short is the Godfather, then 40 is the general.
Yeah, Vallejo, California.
All day in America.
Never forget that. And that is actually Tina Davis's first cousin.
Wow.
You didn't know?
I never knew that bar.
Are you serious, bro?
I never knew that bar.
I thought that's when you mentioned her name. That was the
knew
bar.
That bar.
That's her first cousin, bro.
Wow.
At a bar.
See, okay, we're just gonna touch on her and get out of their way. See, what you gotta understand. Okay, one of my first like main damies, and she was in the game before me. Keep it real. She worked at Warner Brothers. Her name is Samar. So Sam, what we called her. You know, even years later when we went together, bam, 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 kept it pushing. She linked up, and her and Tina became best partners.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, like to the point of where when the Chris Brown shit happened with him and Rihanna, like that was one of the first texts I got that morning.
I think I know shorty you talking about. I know who you talking about from Warner.
A mixed joint.
Yeah,
Real light-skinned mixed joint. You know what I'm saying?
I got, off air, I got bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, that's my nigga at the end of the day, Sam. You know what I mean? Like, she from D.C., but came to L.A., and you know what I mean? We locked horns, like, you know what I mean? And that was man, that's one of the women that, you know what I mean? She put me up on hustle in a real way, so at the end of the day, I always, she's part of my heart.
Yeah, you got to pay that respect.
Always, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's my nigga at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's his first cousin, bro. I thought you knew that.
Crazy on Tina Davis, man.
Come on, man. Stay in the mix, bro.
She's a monster in this game.
Yeah.
So on flipping it, I just want to run through and touch on some more of the historical elements of the Bay, because I know we're taking a lot of time on certain.
And we got so many to cover, man.
So, you know what I mean? I want to run through.
This might be one of those part one, and then we might have to come back on a part two.
I've been thinking about that for 3 days leading up to the show. I was like, we got so many motherfuckers. Like, how we gonna squeeze them in? Niggas gonna get.
And you
got
to give niggas they just do. Okay, you know what I mean? You can't run through it and not be thorough. You know what I mean?
Be right for a nigga and let a nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I do it, because that's why I'm even doing this shit. It's just so that there's certain motherfuckers from the coast get they shine that they don't normally get, man, from these publications and from the media.
Without a doubt.
You know what I mean? And
get it early. And, for y'all listening, we want to be able to educate y'all and put y'all up on this music, because lo and behold, these artists need support.
You
feel me? A lot of these new artists, they need that support, and y'all, it's harder to find the music. You don't know if you should spend on that because you heard this on the radio. No, we giving it to you from the street, so you know if you spend your money on it, you're gonna be happy that you did.
And when these are local movements, you know what I mean, like in the Bay, you know what I mean, with HBK or Smop Life, you know what I mean, and those kind of things, that makes it where it's like, and you down here 400 miles away, you kind of maybe disconnected a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why you have to tune into the niggas you love to hate, TNYLTH, you know what I mean?
Mark Breezy.
And Will Blast, get a bar.
All
you know
day,
what I mean?
giving it to you.
Out. So, I just want to run through a few niggas that I loved, from back in the day. Some of these niggas was what I call murder dog. You know what I mean? They got locked in the, Murder Dog magazine lifestyle of it.
Yes,
you know what I mean? But they were
sir.
still prevalent, niggas in the rap game. You know
Murder
what I mean?
Dog was heavy. Like he was giving you that real
That
gutter
grimy,
street.
that street.
Yeah, that element. Murder Dog needs to get a cover off on Murder Dog. You never heard of him.
A nigga in Murder Dog, you knew his activity was real. He wasn't portraying a rapper.
Nothing
at all.
phony.
He was for real with the shit. He was a gangster that rapped. That, you know what I mean? That
wasn't backwards. Wasn't the other way around.
Like most of the time it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm a rapper that wants to be a gangster.
A Murder Dog niggas is I'm a gangster first, then I'm a rapper. You know what I mean?
All day.
And so you know what I mean. You had cats like Mob Figures. Mob Figures was a huge. You know what I mean. And I want to give a big R.I.P. shout out. You know what I mean
To the Jacka.
You know what I mean.
They just had Jack History Month.
Jack
You know what I
History
mean?
Month. You know what I mean.
They
And
kind of
so
went through and interviewed a lot of cats that he did records with and talked about his life and celebrated that man's life.
He's one of the most celebrated unknowns or under bubbles on the planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even a Paul Wall from, you know what I mean, Houston, fuck with the Jacka. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, you got to remember, he did a whole collaborative album with Freeway.
That's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
You feel me? Philly Freeway.
Murder Dog don't usually get to rap with the Freeway. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how amazing a Jacka is. You know what I'm saying? And the legacy of the Jacka. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, these are historical dudes. Like if you don't have your bars up on this element of rap, this is what I'm saying. Where you just listen to terrestrial radio and you listen to the little commercial shit. You're not really into rap. Like this is rap because this.
You got to get into. You got to research. You got to really want it. Like this is not. And I don't want to say no names, but your local radio station where you getting programmed
at all. This is the teeth of rap, though. This is where the nigga that you end up seeing on TV, he's probably biting this nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, to sell you an image that he got from this nigga.
Or actually, the niggas that we're talking about are actually writing those bars for those niggas.
Exactly,
you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
These are the behind the scenes cats that's giving them the swag, they're giving them the lingo, and then they, perpetuating it over. To millions of people for one reason or another. Maybe they signed to the label and they got that big budget. But this is where they getting it from. And this is where we getting it from as being the niggas you love to hate and being able to serve y'all with it.
All day in America.
Yes, sir.
And so, if you didn't know who Mob Figures was, that's the Jacka, Hustler, you know what I mean, and Ryder J. Clyde.
AP9. You can't forget AP9,
AP9,
bro.
you know what I mean? You
had that situation.
You gave me a bar, you know what I mean? So definitely get a bar, you know what I mean? You want to pull up some old town. I don't mean old in that sense because Hustler got a new song with D-Lo, you know what I mean, and Man Manage, you know what I mean, right
D-Lo,
now. You know what I mean? With it's off a Big Von project right now. So I'm just saying Man Manage, you know what I mean, and with Hustler and D-Lo, they got a song off top. It's popping right now, you know what I mean, on Cameo, today. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just saying Hustler, even though he's with a historical crew from the Bay, he's still cracking right now too, just like the Jacka was right before he passed.
Hustler, what's up, bro?
Shout out.
I mean, it was hey man, AWACS and them man said they had some paperwork on you, bro, about a situation out of town. I mean, I don't know either way. I just seen it going down. I know I deal with AWACS. I used to deal with him pretty frequently. He did a full album collaborative with YG Hootie. Y'all had a situation South by Southwest. Just holler at us, man. DM me, man. Let me know what's really good with
California,
that. Pittsburgh, what's up? AWACS, what's happening?
California, you know what I mean? That's a real turf.
Yeah. Shit gets serious in those little pockets up there in the Bay.
That's another pocket of the Bay, you know what I mean? You got to get a bar because it's active, you know what I'm saying?
Active.
Like Richmond, you know what I mean? Vallejo, you know what I mean? And you got that Pittsburgh, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, Antioch, you know what I mean, all them areas is active, you know what I mean, those used to be outskirts, you know what I mean, perspective, but those turned into the active pockets, you know what I mean, kind of like a Palmdale Lancasters
for LA,
you know what I mean, to a degree,
right.
you know what I mean,
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You gotta have it. I went to Humboldt State. That's what most people don't know. If you don't know about me, you know what I mean? I went to Humboldt State. So going to Humboldt is 4 hours north of the Bay Area. But my nigga Merle, who I keep referencing, he was from the town, and so he was my roommate for like a week at the same time. But at the end of the day, he just moved four doors down in the same apartment complex. So we was neighbors for the next couple years, and we played hoop together. So and years later, he was just my nigga. He showed me the town. He gave me all my eat spots. He gave me everything. You know what I'm saying? On plugging the nigga, where I still to this day, I still got eat spots because my nigga didn't plug me. You know what I mean? Where like Ollie's in Alameda. That's my little breakfast spot. When I go, you know what I mean? I go fuck with that. You know what I mean? I got Halftime, the sports bar. You know what I mean? That used to be the Golden Bear. See, the Golden Bear is the most like historical little sports bar on some black shit that the town had. It's right in Lake Merritt, you know what I mean? Right on the off the fly shit, you know what I mean? And it was like straight little Laker, you know what I mean? Golden State little bar, and you go in there like on some black cheers. Niggas be playing dominoes. you had the ladies outside, you know what I mean, on the balcony and shit. You know what I mean? It's a cool little vibe. But I fuck with the town that heavy to where all the way to Jack's Hickory Pit, I used to have a little breakfast spot before Ollie's, you know what I mean? I used to have a Hickory Pit where I used to go and get my little, you know what I mean, French toast off heavy, you know what I mean? But this was like low-key a G spot too, where gangster niggas come early in the morning to get that breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, I fuck with the town heavy on that. And then on another part of the culture is Jeffries. Jeffries was the most like active like part of the motherfucking town that you could, you know what I mean, as far as the partying and the clubs.
Yeah, that was a club spot, right? Jeffries is historical.
It's closed down now, but I got, when I used to take my little weed trips, you know what I mean? I used to be hustling, you know what I mean? Taking my shit on the road, going up to Humboldt, getting my little pounds, bringing them back down. I stop in Oakland and go to Jeffries Friday night, you know what I mean? Bubble off, put on my slacks, you know what I mean? And my hard bottoms and go up in here. You got to walk up the steps to go in this motherfucker, and it's like a big ass circle, you know what I mean? And that motherfucker be like a hot box of big old asses in that motherfucker. And I swear I done churched up in there and seen some of the greatest, I don't know, yada that means that I have in my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm from LA, but I fuck with the town. So question me on my town business, any of you niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm smashed through there every motherfucking time I get, motherfucker. Every chance I get, I'm through the town. You know
Killer bars, man.
So,
you put me up on some bars right there.
Real, my nigga. So when we smash through there, we gonna go smash through there and hopefully like do a show or something up there. And like I said, you know what I mean? We'll get it in heavy because I got real town ballot. I got city bars too, you know what I mean, for fucking with Frisco, but the town is my home. You know what I mean? I had a chick that lived in the town. She was from, you know, really from Hunters Point, but she lived in the town, and so and so, you know, same thing. Having a chick that lived in the town,
she must have been a down chick, because Hunters Point ain't nothing to play with.
What are you talking about? That it's low key. I'm not really a gangster enough nigga for her. That's really why it went bad.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't. I'm too much of a conscious, you know what I mean, educated nigga to deal with certain elements of it. Sometimes she want to gang bang on me at a level where I'm like, hey man, you got to play your position. You can't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hold on.
So a female from the Bay. Give it to you.
She was active, you know what I mean? But I loved her though. How we connected in our original energy is some real gangster shit. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I'm always looking for a town chick. You know what I mean? That's really one of my flavors.
East Oakland. East Oakland type?
East Oakland, West Oakland, you know what I mean? She could be from San Leandro, you know what I mean? I don't give a damn, you know what I mean? Just had that town
Shout out
spirit.
Keisha Cole.
You know what I mean? All day in America, you know what I mean?
One of those jewels from out of the East Oakland area.
So, you know, a Mac Dre, you know, that's another legend, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Thizzin, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the biggest and legendary things that could come out of the Bay.
That movement was humongous.
It's never,
Nation.
It's never stopping. Mama Mac Dre was at G-Eazy them show like 2 weeks ago.
Stop it.
Nigga, what? She was at the show and had the whole HPK, had the whole Smop Life, had the whole G-Eazy, everybody them churching up.
Behind her.
Nigga churching up.
Okay.
Churching up. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that.
And so Mac Dre, that movement is never gonna die. Mac Dre might have passed, but Mac Dre,
movement gonna live on.
It's gonna live on forever. You know what I'm saying?
His influence was too big. His influence on the Bay, and when you see those new babies coming out like an HBK, they include that whole everything about what he brought to the game. You know what I mean?
The biggest website in the Bay Area is
Thizzler.com.
Okay, get a bar, Thizzler. But look at the first 5 letters of it. It's the Thizz, nigga. And that's letting you know it's paying homage to Mac Dre right there. You know what I'm saying? So get a bar. If like I'm trying to tell you, I speak because I know we're going to get some older listeners or listeners. You know, I just like my neo soul, or I just like my old school rap. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, that makes you where it's like, you already looking for the coffin. I'm trying to put life.
You got to stay young. Yeah. Rap keep you young.
Keep the youth flowing. You know what I mean? Don't disconnect from your kids. Be able to relate to your kids and see what they seeing or experiencing and be able to relate to it. And it allows you to stay younger longer because it allows you to attach yourself to what's current in life.
And you can actually put your kids up on something. You put on a Mac Dre, like, I'm feeling one of them. I'm feeling myself.
What?
Bruh, and start Thizz facing and popping all of that. Kids would be like, "What, Pops, what you doing?"
That would make me, you know what I mean? Nigga got to take a picture to turn on the record, whatever at that point, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? That's relating to the youth and being able to connect in different ways. But Mac Dre
and with that movement, man, he brought a more, what I would say, party vibe back to the Bay, where niggas was into what they was into in the streets. You know what I mean?
Right, got it off
I mean,
the street,
even he was in the streets tough, but when he came to a show and he came to that rap thing, he wanted to have fun and party.
Because he fuck with the Jacker and mob figures and niggas like that heavy and tough. You know what I'm saying? So his bars was heavy street influenced, and he fuck with the streets like no other. But he made shit so you could have fun and really turn up, really, at the end of the day.
Exactly. Leave all that behind. Leave all that back in the streets.
Let's go.
He got one of the coldest album covers to me. California Living.
What you talking about?
That's California Living. I mean, bruh.
Again, he's one of the most legendary images and just
characters.
That's where you go. He's a character.
He had those nicknames. That's exactly. Mr. Furley. You know what I mean?
Man, I can't go. It's like I'm saying, like, we talking about legendary dudes in the game where, like I said, I can't gloss over a Mac Dre because his influence, it never dies. Like I said, with it, like a Fody's still here, so we can see him in the flesh. We can still touch him. Right. But Mac Dre not here. But yet the spirit of Mac Dre, and like I'm saying, it was just at G-Eazy show 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And when that's cracking like that, that's amazing.
Everybody wanted to be part of the Thizz Nation. Everybody.
You're not officially from the Bay if you're not repping Thizz. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, period.
That big tee up like that. Bang.
And look. Everybody had the tee up, my nigga, except for this one little white boy standing on the wall, right? look at my mama. That nigga P-Lo told that nigga, "Hey, homie, you off the set, homie, on my mama for not giving up the tee."
Young P-Lo.
P-Lo the Don, nigga HBK. He gave that nigga a bar and was like, nigga, you was a bitch, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, everybody
represent.
had to tee up for the Thizz, and you the one motherfucker in the picture. And that's how I'm trying to tell you how the young generation carry Thizz Nation now. Like, nigga, they take that shit personal.
That's church for
nigga,
them.
That take that shit personal, though, G. You ain't gonna throw up the T, nigga, and Mama T is up in here, nigga.
Bruh, you might get rushed.
It's a problem, nigga.
It's a problem, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That's giving it up for Mac Dre, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this, Blast.
Yes,
was Mac Dre the cat that brought Ghost Ride and the Whip to the game?
I think it's right around the same time. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to do
because that was. I mean, when I first seen that, I was amazed.
I'm gonna have to do a couple questions.
I said these niggas is jumping out of the car.
I did.
And let the car just roll.
I'm gonna ask the homies about that. Who really,
find out who actually brought that to the game.
Yeah. Because I don't want to give a nigga the credit or take the credit away. I want to be authentic with it.
And we got to be on point.
That's what it is. So, okay. But like I said, I slapped over a little Mac Mall real quick. Mac Mall was a real authentic nigga. You know what I mean? He was a real town nigga. I liked his swag early in the game. He made same thing, player records, you know what I mean, that really hit, you know what I mean? So it's things like that. It's a Rappin' Forte, you know what I mean, that had a big record back in the Players Club. You know
Players
what I mean?
Club. Like, he got a big check from Drake for biting them little bars.
No, I didn't know that.
From what was it? What's the record? Players Holiday? Drake took like the opening bars, like 4 bars.
And Rappin' Forte got on him?
Rappin' Forte put that paperwork on him and got him 100 bands real quick.
Wow, man. I love to hear that.
Go back to what we were saying. Niggas in the Bay feel like they always getting, beat. You know what I mean? Niggas always stealing their lingo, stealing their bars. And,
always jacking
feel
them
me?
niggas, man. But look, so my bitch at the time, that's what I'm trying to say. My bitch from the town. Look, we be on the phone like, and she'd be like, cause she did parking tickets and shit for the city of San Francisco. She write tickets and shit. So she'd be downtown all the time, and she'd be like, "I just seen Rap Forte get off the bus, looking raggedy, like giving me a bar." So when you saying the nigga got 100,000, I'm like,
trust me.
I'm like, that's love. So
Trust
my nigga
me.
can get that bread and get his shit right.
Was,
you know what I
the
mean?
same people that was talking about that from the street said they was happy he got that bread.
Got that bread. You know what I mean? Because nigga needed
good.
that. You know
Matter
what I'm
of
saying?
fact,
So,
I'm low key bar. I got I had to do a weekend through the county real quick.
All
One
day,
of Friday
all day.
nights. One of Friday nights. You know what I mean? I got caught slipping.
You're LA nigga. We all got
you
that.
feel me?
We
And
all been
I
through
read
processing.
through. Rapper Forte was in the. Actually, Forte was going through at the same time, going through processing. I'm gonna give you a real bar. Two of the niggas that I would always see would be Forte and Drew Down in the county, bro. Both of them. I didn't see Drew Down in the county. I mean, that perm looking whoop out there on some Pippin and Panda. You feel me?
One group, because we coming up to them. You know what I mean? One group we overlooking too right now that I might be overlooking is Digital Underground. The Humpty Dance, give your chance.
Come on, bro. Another
you know
group,
what I mean?
another group leader was Shock G that people don't give that credit to. You know what I mean? Shock G brought Pac to the game.
Shock G was like a first wave Pharrell. You know what I'm saying?
All day on the
know what I'm
production
saying?
and bringing that
What
like
you
that
talking
style
about?
of
That's like a
music.
first wave Pharrell.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Kiss Me Back
Oh my goodness.
was like
Sex packets and that whole situation. You know
freaks
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
industry,
Ooh,
nigga.
What?
What are you talking about?
You know what I mean? Money B, the freaky dicky, squeaky wicky up and down. Matter of fact, back a beer back and gotta take a leaky. Nigga, get a
party.
bar.
They had
You know
that
what I'm
party music too. They like, you know what I mean? Humpty Dance, do what you like. That
That was, like I said, when I had the little family functions back then, that was one of the only rap songs that was getting in play right there.
What?
But that Humpty, we could get like 5 spins of that Humpty off, you know what I mean? The old folks was like, okay,
Yeah.
we like that record too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? But Digital Underground, and I'm going to give you a low-key bar. It's a group called the Hood Stars. My nigga, Forax, he produced for the Forax out of the Bay. He got a production group called the Mechanics.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to them too. We're gonna touch on them again.
I think I might have lightweight heard of them.
Yep.
Them cats, yeah.
And, but they had invited me down to a little video shoot they was doing for the Hood Stars. Hood Stars put out a mixtape that actually had a little DJ Drama stamp on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So they put a little mixtape out maybe about 6-8 months ago, and they invited me down to the video shoot. Hey, they gave a nigga a cameo. I'm on the couch with your boy Money B. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
Churchill, you know what I mean? Got me a little
Okay.
lightweight cameo. You know what I mean? So I'll just shout out Forax for that and the Hood Stars. You know what I mean? The Hood Stars, you know what I mean? Like, them niggas is real, like, super grimy street niggas, you know what I mean? From East O, for real. But,
Right.
But my nigga Forax had put me in the video and Money B was there. So I was
Okay.
like, man, that's some legendary shit.
Yeah, we got to shout out Money B. You know
all
what
day,
I mean?
the freaky dicky, man. You
Right.
know, he's still active out here in these streets. You know what
We
I'm
talking
saying?
about he got a little radio show. We're going to have to
Radio
do a little
show, that's
swap
what-
out. Maybe have him come up here. We go up there. You know what I mean?
Let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
reach out,
guy.
'cause that's my nigga folks too. So I'm sure we can reach out and make that
Yeah,
happen.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
I was just up there, low key.
Okay, that's
yeah,
what it is.
it's all connected.
That's what it is.
Digital Underground, my bad.
Yeah. Just give
Just
it
running
the-
that back, let y'all know, Digital.
You know what I mean?
DU.
They was killer in the business. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
They had like a good 4 or 5 year run. I'll just say was Imperial. Selly Cell had kicked off a gangster situation for the Vallejo situation when he first came out. He was like, that was like the trap 25 years ago, my nigga.
Early.
You know what I'm saying?
He had that Project Pack kind of style.
Yes, sir. You know
what I
he
mean?
even like I say like brought like white T-shirts, you know what I mean, to the game and made him like, you know what I mean, like early in the game, my nigga.
The long white tee,
The
the
long
super
white
long
tee.
white tee.
You know what I'm talking? So Selly Cell was one of my favorites. Where when we talk about the box channel, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Again,
yeah,
he was
yeah,
like
yeah,
such a great
yeah.
nigga on the box. And
Was
it
he
was
on
so
Sick
heavy.
With It?
You know what I'm saying?
Was he on Sick With
I don't know
It?
if he was sick with it. I had to get my bars up on that.
I think he might have been low key.
It's possibly because he was
Yeah.
Vallejo at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Sally Cell had to like he kept his hat and his curl
You know
like
what I mean?
evened out. Like the hat used to sit on top and the curl used to fall back. I was like, he's
But he was
gangster.
player beats though. His beats was so knocking and
Yeah,
player. You know
yeah.
what I mean? That was for them hard body 66 Mustangs and things like that them niggas love to push in the Bay. Because you know they love them hard body whips.
All day.
don't-
They
you know
want
what
them
I'm
old
saying?
schools.
The old schools, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They can't even be like, if your shit past the 72, that's like, they like, that,
We don't
that shit-
want it.
That shit ain't even official, nigga.
Bro,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
bring them out for them side shows.
That and the motorcycles, them niggas go hard on
Yeah,
that shit, my
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Real
So,
talk.
you know what I mean? You gotta have your nose and smell the town culture, because the town culture ain't that L.A. just
It's a little different.
I gotta have a
brand new something.
a Range Rover or something to be hot. Nah, nigga come out in that 66 nigga with them motherfucking Pirellis on, nigga, you know what I mean? Hot on the street, nigga, like
Mayonnaise and mustard on the tires.
with that beat knocking, nigga,
Yeah.
with that straight,
Yeah.
like clean vinyl leather, nigga, interior off, nigga. What? Get a bar, nigga,
Yeah,
that Bay,
yeah.
nigga, you know what I mean?
You know what the Bay used to do, bro? And not to cut you off, because it just came to me. And when you said it's different, like they had different dances and all type of shit that was just, like I said, it was always like their own planet.
It was the blackest city. Or Oakland, to me, it's the blackest city in California. In California,
All
you know what I'm
day
saying?
long.
And I don't just mean because of the Black Panthers or something like that. It's just when I went there, like even it's a legend, you know, that niggas that was friends in Oakland, whenever they met somebody from somewhere else, they said, "That's my cousin."
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was always you was cousins with a nigga, you know what I mean? Even though you wasn't no blood relative, but if y'all niggas grew up together, y'all was cousins.
Exactly.
'Cause it was a family thing, you know what I mean? On like some Southern shit to a degree. And that's what the Bay, Oakland is too. It's kind of like a black Southern city on the West Coast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most people don't never put
and
that.
it got a lot of history, and it feels like that when you go into
Feels
those
like
pockets.
that. That's
of
why I
Oakland.
love it, G, when I go there. You know what I'm saying? It's it's not LA, man. And
It's a total different vibe.
You're looking for that Holly. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for that down home when I go there, that real authentic shit. And that's what I get from the town.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a ride for the town till put, to the casket call.
But I was saying, not to say, you remember that dance they used to do called the Get Low? Forte used to do when niggas would get down and bounce.
Hell yeah.
And hold
That was their
collar
own shit.
Bruh.
That was their own shit.
When I went up there with JT the Bigger Figure in a bar. You know what I mean?
Influential
Get
nigga.
Low Records. I mean,
Influential
he did a
nigga,
lot
too.
up there. You know what I mean? And
The game, though, nigga, at the end of the day.
Bruh, you right.
You know what I mean?
You
What
right.
you talking
Can't forget
about?
that. You know
Can't
what I mean?
forget
Introduce
that.
the game to the game.
He's the first nigga to sign the game.
Bro, I'm gonna give you a bar. Real quick, just off topic. We did distribution deal with him. He had Get Low Records. He had a couple artists on priority. Him and Master P signed at the same time. They was like, we cool on P. JT the Bigger Figures. Well, we putting our money
He
on.
was the bigger nigga out
He
the
was
Bay at the
that time.
You know what I mean?
At that
That's
time.
Ice Cream Man. You know what I mean?
That's right around there.
Right
You
around,
feel me?
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, on smashing this Bay Area through, you know what I mean? Well, I'm going to say one of the last ones for that era, you know what I mean, is Richie Rich. And that touches on the Tina Davis, you know what I mean? Where,
real player.
You know, and all these dudes had grinded, you know what I mean, like basically the underbubble to where Richie Rich could get that major deal coming out of Oakland at that time. You know what I mean? Because these other cats had put on so hard for the turf and grinded and had great, you know what I mean, buzz and really put on for the turf.
Right.
But Rich with Tina was able to go and get a Def
Well, he was popping.
He was popping the 4, the 1, the 5.
But no, even before that, even after that, the 415, that record was crazy. That's when he was always double R.
Man.
Double R.
Like he was a Rolls Royce.
Right,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
But look, I had a couple homies that went to school with dude. They said at like 16, Richie Rich had a Benz and had to park it around the corner. I couldn't drive it to school. I can't park it at the house because mom's going to see me. So that's how deep he was in the streets. And 415, when they started really popping, again, Priority picked it up. He got caught up and caught a case.
Right.
So he, you know what I mean? The group kind of disbanded from there. Then when he got back, he was fucking with Pac hard.
Last night I was talking to my nigga. Him and Pac.
Him and Pac had a lot of records together. That was his nigga.
They had a lot. When I was going through a few days ago, actually, I put up like 4, 5 of the records.
Right.
I'm like, God damn, I didn't know he had
Heavy in the Game is one of the coldest ones ever.
Man, what?
Heavy in the Game.
That motherfucker go hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he even got some because he had a cold verse on the Loonies album, you know what I mean, that we was gonna get into track. He had a cold verse, you know what I mean? When you scared, go to church. I know it hurts. Huh. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Verse, man, that verse was keep your bitch with Skrilla in your cat. That way I get your Skrilla. Plus I get the fuck. Cause pimps, players, hustlers.
Yeah.
Man, that was my shit. You know what I mean?
Richie Rich was one of them cats that I was really following back then because he entered the game what I would say I'm trying to be a universal rapper. I'm from the Bay.
But I'm trying to appeal to everybody.
A wider range.
Right, to a wider audience.
He didn't do a lot. I mean, he hit you with a lot of street game that if you was in the streets, whether you was in Detroit, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Atlanta, you could pick up on where you may not have fucked with somebody else from the Bay. You feel me?
I agree.
I think that was the appeal, of course, Def Jam. You know what I mean? They wanted something universal.
That was that time when Kevin was signing those kind of things.
Yeah. So, he had a crazy record with Warren G too.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That was all that era right there.
Yeah, but that was Tina Davis giving one back for the turf. You know what I mean? She at least got one on under her belt that she put on from the soil.
Almost definitely, like I said, and it was legendary.
Yeah,
on a couple small little legends I want to touch on real quick so we could transition into this new school. The hieroglyphics. We talked about Hyro Day. The Saucy
Big
Nomad.
Big out there with that group.
It's huge. Saphir. You know what I mean? The Hobo Junction.
Remember that battle he had?
Oh man,
with Casual that was on the Wake Up Show.
And I think. Hyro and then the Fellowship also had a huge battle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And they battled heavy, you know what I mean? Where they became homies and showed love. Casual had even wore Freestyle Fellowship t-shirt when he did that That's When You Lost video. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's one of my favorite.
What are you talking about? You know what I mean? So
That's When You Lost.
What are you talking
with
about?
The KRS sample?
And, I didn't mean to. That album is one of my favorite hip-hop albums of all time. That Casual album, you know what I mean? It's one of my favorite hip-hop albums of all time, G.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was that big a Casual fan. I still follow Rap God, you know what I mean, right now on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Cash like that. But I fuck with the Hyro Day. I fuck with hieroglyphics like that. Souls of Mischief, OPO, you know what I mean? A+, you know what I mean?
Right.
Festo, you know what I mean? Those things got it in heavy.
I mean, you got the
Domino, you know what I mean?
Domino was the business behind it, but the cast that really started, it was Dale, man. I mean,
Dale the Funky Homo Sapien
came in exactly.
You know what I mean?
First album on Street Knowledge.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, now that was
DJ Pooh did all the production.
One of my favorite. That's Mr. Dobalina.
Mr. Dobalina.
Man, come on, man. That was my shit. It's some more on that Dale album too that I could go into that. But
it's a whole lot of records.
Man. That's what I'm trying to say. But Dale has taken it all over. Where you know what I mean.
He had that record with the Gorillas, where his voice was
Gorillas.
I mean, that cut him a check. So that was a check.
Major. You know what I mean. So Dale, you know what I mean. Besides the all the drug stories we didn't got, what I would call Dale kind of like the first wave of like a Odd Future. You know what I'm saying? Type of perspective. You know what I'm saying? Where
I'll give you that, more like a Left Brain kind of like he was in that range. You know what I mean?
And went to that total like white audience.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And got that. You know
got that Bay Area like that hippie era.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Just an alternative crowd. That's what I call it. You know what I mean?
Right. The alternative that's big in the Bay.
It was really a white audience at the end of the day, primarily a white audience. But like I said, it was a white audience that supported though at the end of the day. So it wasn't a bad move because it kept, you know what I mean? He was able to still go and tour in a major way. So
and he still tour today, still do shows and get money.
That's what I'm trying to say. I mean? Hyro never dies also. And that's the thing about these Bay, you know what I mean, legends we give y'all, is we letting you know like they still cracking today. It's not like these people have went away. Other than Mac Dre, everybody else in the Jacka, everybody else is still right here prevalent, you know what I mean, making
and the
music.
Town supports them and loves them.
Big Von been on the radio like 35 years, you know what I mean? So as long as Big Von stay in that slot, you know what I mean?
He's gonna give them people what they want.
He's gonna give them the town.
What they
need. There's another nigga, like we talked about Mystic on the lady show, Boots. You know what I mean? We got to give him, because Boots always represented that Black Panther look perspective of hip-hop,
from the Bay,
all
day,
and all that. And he still makes a little hip hop record every once in a while or whatever. So
he just put something out. Matter of fact,
he put something out recently, and he speaks on panels and does all that. kind of
what
stuff.
was the group? He was in the group.
The Coup.
That's right. They was on Wild Pitch.
The Wild Pitch, exactly.
Took it to NY. So, got that deal off.
You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to say, like, I fuck with the history of the Bay, and I never really try to denigrate it. When
you talk about Boots, you got to talk about a Paris, though.
Wow.
Paris, the militant.
Wow, the
Gorilla
militant,
Funk.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And he's still doing shit right now. You was just telling me.
He just put a record out, and then he had bars like, you know, he had got a relationship and did a lot of touring with Public Enemy and Chuck D.
Exactly. He went totally into that movement side of it like that.
Yeah.
But you gave me a bar on the other show and how he had put out the Conscious Daughters. You know
real talk. Yes, sir.
And so that's what I'm trying to say, where the Bay is all tied and linked. It's an amazing situation when you study it. You know what I mean? Me and my dude from Oakland, we was even talking about, you know.
They tree is vicious. It's like our tree.
Trying to chronicle it the right way, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that we really can tell these stories the right way.
Yeah. This is a whole week long kind of episode.
Exactly,
you feel me?
exactly.
You can go in depth and we just talk about this for hours.
We just capsulizing right now, just so we letting y'all know how thorough the niggas you love to hate are on touching this Bay Area or this LA or this West Coast shit.
All day. We're going to give it to you.
We're going to give it to you.
Yeah.
So even from transitioning from a Hyro, from a new era perspective, you even bring back 40 right at the beginning of it also. But it's another group I want to tie into this, and that's a group called 3 Times Crazy. 3 Times Crazy, you know what I mean? That was Keek the Sneak, Bart, and Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? And that's still one of my slangs that I still say right motherfucking now. Yada, I mean. Yeah, I heard G-Eazy say this shit like 2 weeks ago, keep it real, on some shit where he was like, yada, I mean. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know,
you mentioned G-Eazy a couple times. That's one of them new jacks, man, that's really killing it. He's selling records.
We waiting for we gonna push pause on G-Eazy because G-Eazy is going in a whole
He's
nother
in a
show.
whole new school.
Whole nother show.
Right.
But from the hyphy, you know what I mean, with the Federation, Rick Rock Beats, that was Rick Rock Group, you know what I'm saying?
Sir, yes, sir.
40 tied in with that again to help a movement go. D-Lo is to me where he's a continuation from hyphy till now.
He's almost like a baby dude from like Keek. He got that.
Exactly. He like the newer Keek. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
D-Lo is.
Exactly.
But Keek the Sneak became real big. You know what I mean? For a few records that was just maybe 3-4 years ago that really touched us. You know what I mean?
He was the man in the Bay.
What are you talking about? I mean, but he had the town going crazy. You know what I mean? That man, like man, that shit was going. I mean,
what you mean? That's my word.
My word. You know what I mean? And so
vicious.
It's amazing, and I want to use that phrase to transition right into our newest motherfuckers, because hyphy was great. Hyphy kept the Bay what I call bubbling, and then it transitioned right into what this new wave is cracking right now, and that is this HPK Smop Life shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am Sue.
The Prince of the City.
P-Lo.
No, period. The Prince of the City. I am Sue. P-Lo the Don. Definitely on that
Skipper.
production. The Skipper. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Cool John.
Cool John.
That's when you bring the Smop Life out.
Cool
you know what
John,
I mean? Don't let me leave out Dave Steezy either, because Dave Steezy is a young nigga in the HBK, and he gets it in on the rap. Filipino young nigga that his Steez is fresh than a motherfucker. You know, I see the nigga. He's fresh. I gotta get. I don't get that to a lot of others that fuck with the rap game. Dave Steezy.
But you gonna give it to Steezy?
Dave Steezy, nice.
But you didn't get in the P-Lo album?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm just making sure.
But that's early though. That's still early right now. And I'm not focusing this on project perspective. I'm really focusing this on impact and from a I Am Sue being the new Prince and ushering in a new wave of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I Am Sue, to me, his first original great bars is with Problem and the $1 Million Afro. I thought that was like one of the most imperial mixtapes to ever drop for the West Coast, period.
That was classic. But I was on Sue before. Like his early tapes, he had a different kind of vibe.
Different style.
You know what I mean?
That's where I got to Sue at. It was later for me.
Right. I was on Sue early when he had 6-Speed Susie and a couple of them earlier
I know
tapes.
those records too.
And he had like samples, like he had a different vibe, you know what I mean, to where he found that wave.
It's where he rocked the clubs with the word.
Right.
Or even the Sage the Gemini record, you know what I mean? It's really turned on to him, you know what I'm saying? And we can transition real quick in the Sage, and I'm just going to give him a light bar. Hey, my nigga, you need to stop simping online and stop, you know what I mean?
You from the Bay Area, bro. You don't be doing that.
You from the home of pimps and players and hustlers. You don't fuck with your bitch like that and then go simp to your ex-bitch about the bitch you're trying to get back online. It's a bad look. I would take 6 months and just push pause on the whole situation.
For a minute, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And try to get your game back together, bro.
Don't even do no vid appearances or nothing, because it'll look bad for the homie. So I'm just going to say that from a real G nigga perspective. Fall all the way back, Sage. You know what I mean? So let's keep it moving on the list of the niggas that's really getting the Skipper. The Skipper is what I was tying into with Keek the Sneak.
Okay.
He got a record called That's My Word also.
Okay.
Like
okay. I ain't hip.
With I Am Sue and Dave Steezy. It's one of my most favorite records to come out of the town in the last 3 years, period. It's just, I put it on right now, and it's heavy rotation for me. So I fucks with the Skipper heavy. The Skipper got records. He even got a song called She On with Jay Ant right now. That's a hot little record.
Oh, Jay Ant is another cat we can't forget about.
It's too much though. It's too.
I mean, I don't even think we should just try to force it. We gonna have to come back and do part 2, part 3 of the Bay.
You know
what I mean? Because we not gonna be thorough. We throw a lot of names out. We gotta give people a little bit of that meat to lock in on. Blast.
So let's do that, man. Let's do that. Like,
you know what I mean?
we gave y'all a heavy historical on the Bay, and we starting to touch on this
the new
transition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do as a part 2 and give.
We're gonna come back and give them that
so that we can spend more time, because I got so much time I want to spend on Cool John. I got so much time I want to spend on Showbanger.
Neef the Pharaoh.
Come on,
I got bro.
so
Filthy
much.
Rich. Filthy Rich is the hottest in the Bay right now.
What you say right now? 50 Rich been going for like 50 Rich. Filthy Rich is like the Bay Area French Montana to me.
No, that's what he said. He came out a couple days ago and said, no, he came out and said, I'm the Bay Area. I'm like Gucci Man for the Bay Area.
Exactly.
Like that kind of bar.
And that's what I'm saying. Filthy got a record with any nigga that's ever cracked under the Bay. Filthy got a record with him.
Or any nigga that came up to the Bay to do a show.
Do a record. You know what I'm saying? Or get it in. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, where it's I Am Sue, it's Sage the Gemini, it's the Skipper, P-Lo the Don, Dave Steezy, Showbanger, Cool John, G-Eazy, Filthy Rich, Smop Life, the crew. We ain't even get into the live. We ain't even get into Live Wire with Jay Stalin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shady Nate. You know what I mean?
We didn't even get to touch on like Locksmith. You feel me? That's Stevie on the freestyle shit.
Stevie Joe, Forax. You know what I'm saying? It's so many niggas in the Bay that we got to do part 2 of the show. You know what I mean? And that's the only way it's gonna be right, because I want to rush through, but I got to give niggas justice. You know what I'm saying? We got to do niggas justice. You know what I'm saying? But
we didn't even get into Mr. Fab.
That's what I'm saying. And that's all part of the new generation and shit. Because he got a bar with Mustard. If we don't talk about that bar with him and Mustard,
right? And we got to
put
it, and we got to speak on that, how that even happened, and the sound, and
we got to get a whole story behind it. We can't just floss over that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this is where I'm trying to tell you, where each week the stories and the information that we got for y'all is endless. But I want to get into what the next show is going to be about. Next week's show, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because this is probably the most controversial show I think we've had so far. I don't think we've been too controversial, other than the niggas you love to hate, having to say that over and over again. You know what I mean? But the next week show will be on the evolution of the white rapper.
There it is right there.
The white rapper. We're giving y'all a bar. You're talking about white privilege in hip hop and the with cultural appropriation.
There it is. There.
Cultural stealing. We definitely gonna give you a bar on that. So tune in next week, motherfuckers.
It's gonna be real.
Real heavy. This is the evolution of the white rapper. That's the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Next week on the TNYLTH show. The
Mark Breezy.
Will Blast, Mark Breezy.
And we out.
Get a bar.
Yes, sir.